Have you ever heard of a blade that sings poetry? Of a mind so calm it becomes the deadliest weapon? High in the misted peaks of Ionia, in the Barl province, stood a village devoted to a single ancient discipline, Wuju. There, meditation was the art of seeing the world as it truly is. From that village came a man who would carry the last living memory of that discipline. This is the story of Master Yi, a monk of sword and spirit, a survivor of war, and the teacher who ensured that Wuju would never die. Yi grew up in the secluded Wuju village, where children learned not just to swing a blade, but to listen, to the wind, to their heartbeat, to the flow of energy in every living thing. Through years of rigorous training, he learned to make his body and mind one. His strikes flowed like breath, his thoughts sharper than the steel he wielded. To Yi and his people, Wuju was not simply combat. It was balance, the mastery of clarity and restraint. The art taught that the sword was merely an extension of the soul, and that every swing carried the weight of intention. For generations, the Wuju order preserved this ancient philosophy in peace, hidden from the chaos of the outside world, until the day war came knocking. When the Empire of Noxus began its invasion of Ionia, even the quiet peaks of Wuju could not remain untouched. Yi and his brothers took up arms to defend their homeland, their blades flashing through the fog like streaks of light. At first, they were unstoppable, warriors of discipline facing legions of brute force. But Noxus fought without honor. Where steel failed, they used fire, and where armies fell, they unleashed chemicals and corruption. The Wuju village burned. Its masters and pupils alike perished in a massacre that erased centuries of knowledge. When the smoke cleared, Yi was all that remained, the last living master of Wuju. He wandered through the ruins of his home, surrounded by the ashes of his people. In that silence, he made a vow. Wuju would not die with him. He would carry it, teach it, and keep its flame alive, no matter how long it took. To Yi, every movement is meditation. Every strike is the product of perfect clarity. Wuju does not seek victory through aggression, but through understanding. By mastering his mind, Yi can perceive moments before they happen, striking at the single instant where all possibilities converge. That is the essence of the Wuju style, the art of acting without hesitation, and of knowing that no motion should ever be wasted. When Yi draws his blade, he does so not in anger, but in purpose. He fights only when balance demands it. His blade isn't a tool of destruction, but a brush used to paint a picture of perfect, decisive action. Years after the fall of Wuju, Yi found an unexpected pupil, a mischievous, restless Vastaya named Kong, who would later become known as Wukong. At first, the young monkey saw Wuju as a path to strength and glory. But under Yi's guidance, he learned that true power lay in control. Their bond was one of patience and respect, the quiet wisdom of a master shaping the boundless curiosity of a student. Together, they rebuilt the Wuju order in spirit, if not in place. Yi saw in Wukong the chance for something beautiful, proof that the philosophy of Wuju could survive even beyond the human heart. And so, the teachings continued, master and disciple, mind and blade, silence and storm. The destruction of Wuju was not just the work of soldiers. It was a calculated act, a result of the Empire's hunger to dominate not just lands, but philosophies. The dark alchemy of Noxian warfare, guided by minds like Singed, poisoned the very soil and erased an entire culture from the map. Yi's pain became the story of a man standing against a world that chose power over wisdom. Even now, the shadow of that war lingers. Those who fight only for strength mirror the same arrogance that once destroyed his home. To Yi, every battle is a reminder. Victory without understanding is no victory at all. Each of Yi's techniques tells the story of his journey. Alpha Strike, the flash of speed that allows him to strike many as one, reflects his insight into the flow of battle. Meditate, a moment of stillness amid chaos, embodies his unshakable will and devotion to clarity. And Highlander, his surge of pure focus, symbolizes the triumph of spirit over suffering, the proof that his mind cannot be broken. Through these skills, Yi embodies Wuju itself. He is the living memory of a lost civilization, and every battle he wins ensures that their wisdom is never forgotten. He isn't just fighting enemies, he's preserving a legacy. Master Yi rarely speaks, but when he does, his words cut deeper than his blade. He reminds his students that the focused mind can pierce through stone. That discipline is not the absence of emotion, but the mastery of it. To some, he is a relic of an older time. To others, he is the guardian of a philosophy that the modern world desperately needs. And to his student Wukong, Yi is not just a master. He is the living example of what balance truly means. He is the quiet center in a world of endless noise. Yi's story did not end with survival. He walks the lands of Ionia and beyond, teaching those willing to listen, testing the hearts of those who seek power. He challenges the arrogant, the reckless, and the lost, not to punish them, but to help them see what he once learned through immense pain. In quiet villages and on forgotten paths, whispers tell of a man with eyes that see through time, moving like the wind, leaving nothing but peace in his wake. That man is Yi, the last master of Wuju, and the first of a new generation. Master Yi is more than a swordsman. He is a survivor of extinction, a vessel of wisdom, and a mirror to those who have forgotten the meaning of mastery. His story teaches that the sharpest blade is a calm mind, and that true strength is not in how fast you strike, but in knowing why you strike. As long as he walks Runeterra, Wuju lives, and through every disciple, every lesson, and every silent battle, Master Yi reminds the world that clarity will always conquer chaos. If you enjoyed this journey into the story of Master Yi, don't forget to like and subscribe to explore more deep lore from the world of Runeterra. Tell me in the comments, what lesson do you take from the Wuju Master? Thanks for watching.